Hello, this is Jcamera here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at another Crash Bandicoot Resaurus action figure from the 90s. This is from Series 2 this time, my very first one from that wave. This is Deep Dive Crash Bandicoot, and as it says here, it includes scuba gear and jet sub, and it says mask, but there's no Aku Aku in here. So here's the box. The cardboard this time is inside so it doesn't get damaged. So it looks like Resaurus learned their lesson. And it says here, Series 2. This is very different from what we had from the first series. Let me get it out to compare. So, here, this one has the moon, night sky, Cortex castle, rocket ship. This one's just, green, blue, and purple, warp portal or something, with a rocket still being fired in. I see the moon there. Exactly the same rocket with Crash on it. This is also notably smaller. If I get the other one to compare, you can see that, one is clearly much bigger. I have no idea why this is done, but... So anyway, we've got the back. So it shows the Series 1 figures here, which I don't need to go through, but... Here's some other figures that Resaurus made with 10th, Speed Racer, and Gex. Gex didn't come out, from my knowledge. So here are the characters from Series 2, based on Crash Bandicoot Warped, the third game in the series. We've got Deep Dive Crash Bandicoot, which is what I'm going to be looking at today. There's High Flying Crash Bandicoot, Wave Rider Coco Bandicoot. Then for villains, we've got Dingodile, Dr. Engine, and Dr. Nefarious Trippy. And the Moto Crash and Coco Duo Pack, which was an exclusive to their website, which did not do well and is the rarest of them all. Overall, these figures are much, much rarer than Series 1 for some reason. Because considering that they were a little bit newer, by a year, you would think they'd be a little easier to find, but nope. The Duo Pack I understand, but... So, and because this one was very cheap, one of the cheapest ones I've gotten so far, I had to take the opportunity. So, exactly like the other figures, I'm going to leave it on a hinge when I cut it. I use this one because it's the most, efficient knife. So there it is. So here it is right there. So let's slide out the figure. Okay, so I've opened it up. I'm not leaving it on a hinge this time because for some reason this one was not coming out properly. So there, so here's the cardboard. Here is what it looks like. The Earth even has the number 2 on there because this is Series 2. Got bubbles and gears, and barcode is here this time. So here is the figure with all of its accessories. So first up is the stand, which didn't need to be included, but I guess some figures are very hard to stand, which I might use for Cortex because he's having a hard time standing up. I'll admit, the colors are pretty cool, like blue and green, but it does kind of fit. Next up is the blue gem. My first gem, and this is cool. This time it actually makes sense for them to be different colors because that is how it was in the games. Just like, I think my green crystal, like the edges are not well cut, but the effect's still there. And there's a bubble, but I don't know, it does kind of look cool to me. I think blue was a good choice to go with Deep Dive Crash. Like, come on. It's tailor-made. Now we get to the more personalized accessories for the figure. We've got, first up, a breathing apparatus for Crash. I think this might be what it meant by, like, mask when it said that, but I don't know. Here is the little, like, does it say, this is just more scuba gear. Sometimes in the levels in Warped, Crash would use this, like, shoot down some enemies, like a turret. Once again, tape makes its lovely return. Here's the little jetpack or something that Crash has. This is very hollow, surprisingly. Here are these two, like, I don't know what I'd call them, like, tubes or whatever. They're supposed to connect everything, all the gear together onto Crash, who is the final thing I have to take out. Comes with a twisty tie. I decided not to film me opening it this time because, like, with my Scarecrow, Batman Arkham figure, and even with Cortex, I accidentally broke them and had to fix them together. Like, Cortex popped his head out, and I think it was on camera too. And I had to glue, glue back the collar and head back on together. So, I didn't want to repeat that mistake. So, there we go. Here he is. So, it seems like you can also take this off, much like the jetpack Crash. I've never seen anyone do it, though, unlike the jetpack Crash. In fact, this one I don't think has many videos. But, so here he is together with the gear. I can't really put the tubes in. But, like, if you see here, there's, like, holes on the feet, so I'm gonna try and... So yeah, the legs just clip in with that one peg, like so. From what considering how limited the articulation on the arms are, you can't really hold it with both of them, you just have to, like, put it on one. And unlike the jetpack figure, like, you can actually see Crash's eyes this time, but I think it's because you could in the game. Mine seems to be a little dusty, though I guess that's sort of the point. This time he has got blue gloves, which looks cool. And even if I, like, took this off, like, you can't change the feet or anything, so... yeah, it's forever scuba Crash. A bit of a problem I have with these figures, personally, is that besides the gem, you don't really, or maybe the base, you don't really get any, like other accessories, like no Wumpa Fruit or no crates. One Series 2 figure does, that being the high-flying Crash, but besides that, nothing. I think it's because of the stickers and smaller boxes, but the Wumpa Fruits were pretty small, so you could easily, like, fit them in. The paint is pretty cool. Like, well done on the paint. Yeah, I do have some problems, though. Like, not putting this in well, and, like, the legs in mine are very loose. And, like, the arms, aside from the wrist, like, the arms, the shoulders are very tight. Like, the other ones were not that tight. So, this video, I feel like, is mercifully short, but that's because I just don't want to, like, have that bad of a camera, and like I did break Cortex. I was able to fix him. Like I've got his collar back on, like you can see here, like it's on. But yeah, don't have anything else to say. Just hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next review. Bye bye.